welcome back. Today we are checking out another How It Feels to Play video by LazyPurple. Today we're checking out the extras from the How It Feels to Play Demoman video. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
Hello everybody, LazyPurple here with another behind the scenes video featuring almost every single opinion and LOL laugh out loud.
Oh my goodness, the whole top of his head came off.
How it feels to play Demoman.
Don't look at me, I'm idiots!
There's so much to talk about. I mean, I even have something to say about ragdolls. Fun fact, explosives cause a ragdoll if they don't deal more than 10 damage over lethal, and because pipes do a clean 100 damage, you can actually farm funny ragdolls against soldiers and heavies.
Stop!
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
Anyway, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope I covered everything that I missed in the original video. I'm pretty sure that the funny ragdolls thing, that was the main thing you guys are missing out on. So, yeah, I read every comment, and that was the only thing I seemed to see. So, what? Oh, right. Okay, I'll get to it. Okay, I said I'm trying to say I'll get to it. Okay, please stop. All Demo Night clips fall into one of two categories: Demo Night bad, and Demo Night is fun as fuck. Let's forget about this one for just a second and enjoy us some Demo Night. I gotta be honest, I was never really a fan of
Demo
Demo
Night
Night until I started embracing all the items that recharge your
Holy
shield
cow,
charge
he can
after
move
every
fast.
kill. Oh shit, get me out of here. Sorry, excuse me, I just need to borrow your life force. Thanks very much, so sorry to be a bother, I really appreciate it. It's an exhilarating game plan. Charge, refresh, charge, refresh. And with that charge, we're just gonna walk away. Honestly, if Valve would just make the positioning of these charge packs a little more
Charge packs, enemy charge packs. Okay. Man, Demo Night seems crazy. He can just run in there like as fast as Scout and just hack you to pieces, and then get a damage boost or get a speed boost off of it. Okay.
consistent, Demo Night might see more competitive play. Chaining together charges creates these addicting moments of total one-man army domination. I'm not sure if there's a better word for this, but Demo Night is an advantage pusher. If he has more health than you and gets in your face with charge, there's almost nothing you can do as he goes all-out sushi chef.
Wow, look at this. Tearing through the whole enemy
The
team.
Islander definitely leans into this concept the hardest, since its first 4 kills give you a permanent speed and health boost, which is just more raw advantage to push onto anyone you come across.
First 4 kills give a permanent speed boost. That's crazy, man. It seems like speed is so important in this game that getting a permanent speed boost is pretty freaking good.
I've played several games where I went uncountered, walking around, accumulating head after head, and I'm not sure there's an easier way to get your first 20 kill streak. I can't say I feel too great about these games, though, since they're more of a testament to how stubborn some people can be about certain things.
What?
On a totally unrelated note, Demo Night counters Spy.
Oh, surprise!
This can be really convenient when you're fresh out of spawn and looking for that first head. Not only is Demo Night always on the move and hard for Spy to chase, he's invulnerable to trick stabs if you play your cards right. Here, I turn—
Oh man, you know what though? Is beast mode is this Demo Night is with his sword and the charge. Yo, I bet Pyro just dunks on him, doesn't he, with his air blast?
Turnwood is probably just enough to get trick stabbed, but because I've maintained my sword's 37% extra melee range, there's no opportunity for him to strike. Some spies are dead set on testing if this is true, and you know what? God bless them.
A real ninja never gives up, and neither will I!
Only a few spies have ever even concerned me, this power level 9000 spy being one of them.
That finished.
Nonsense. They're just moving very fast, trying to feel out their energies.
Honestly, though, if you want to talk about what counters what, a Demo Knight with 4 heads counters almost everything. You gotta understand that anything that increases your base movement speed is always gonna be super duper busted. I mean, consider for a moment that Scout is a stick figure with a shotgun and still manages to be one of the best classes in the game.
Look at me!
Now give Demo Knight that quickness and you'll soon see how much Scout relies on his speed advantage.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Work, damn it!
A rarely relevant detail of the Islander is that it can steal gathered heads
And I like that his missing eye is glowing green.
from an enemy Demoman, but this almost never comes up because the demo with a boost can just... Come on, fuck, just get back here!
Hold on, partner. You were gonna charge my with that saying, howdy.
Get out of my way! No, what a waste! 5-second rule! Whew, okay, before I get into the complaining, I just want to reiterate that Demo Knight, Islander or not, is a lot of fun to play, but my video format doesn't really match it. This clip here is some of the most fun I've had in recent memory, but it kind of drags on a bit. You just gotta keep swinging and swinging. What's interesting about it is how long the kill streak goes and how much I just keep swinging. If you somehow haven't heard of him, Solar Light's more highlight-focused format definitely does Demo Knight more justice, and you should check him out for that kind of thing. Unfortunately, what ends up being more discussion-worthy about Demo Knight is all the ways he gets completely screwed over. And what better place to start than getting trick-stabbed? Embarrassing, right? Wrong! Kind of. See, Demo Knight is riddled with janky mechanics, by far the worst one being that your own teammates take priority for eating your melee hits.
What? Oh wow,
Unfortunately, when this
that's
clearly
really
advanced
bad.
spy starts doing trick stabby shit, all that my medics see is free overcharge. Knowing that I'm gonna have to compete with 2 of my teammates' hitboxes, I move sloppily and get what I deserve. But hey, that's a free 25%! It's hard to argue that TF2's melee mechanics aren't just a bit, how you say, fucked up. Unfortunately, due to the way client-side registration works, the aggressor always has an absurd advantage in melee duels. The fact that this hits me should really say it all, man. This puts Marth to shame.
I think most FPS games do that. They have a system where the due to something with connection and lag and input or something, they almost always favor the shooter or the aggressor.
Yeah.
Watch, this sniper's trying to one-shot me, so I backpedal and try to take advantage of my 37% range advantage, but can't even get a single hit in as he suddenly, magically extendo reaches me. I mean, come on. And look, don't even get me started on random crits. These guys committed their entire loadout to using a sword, and then some dude with a bottle just goes... Why play Demo Knight when can have bottle? Why use sword when have sharp glass?
Why use sword when have sharp glass?
Also, they're eating each other's melee hits, which I intentionally took advantage of. And this one is probably just me being inexperienced, but what the frick does the shield hitbox look like? I can't for the life of me figure out how this hit.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't even like when my shield hits, because it tends to send them far away, which isn't great when you've committed your entire loadout to melee. You have to put up with a lot of consistent bullshit if you're playing Demo Knight, and we haven't even got into his actual weaknesses. See, Demo Knight gets countered.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh.
Cannot beat this.
And I'm not just talking hard
Big guns.
countered. I'm talking, I literally cannot play the game because you are playing Pyro. Please change classes. No, please, I'm begging you. I get 1 day off a week and
I was wondering about that. I was like, Pyro's just gotta troll a Demo Knight, right? Because if they're all melee and Pyro can just air blast people away, then he's gotta be like the hardest counter.
I can't handle that this is how it would go, but At least Spy can shoot Pyros. Demo Knight has to either run away entirely or, you know, hope that the Pyro spontaneously dies of guilt. It's hard to love the process of getting to mid and immediately realizing, oh, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna be able to play the game this round. That's, I didn't want to anyway. I swear I have a team. They might have slept in. Can I join
Bro,
you guys?
they're just watching. You turn the server friendly. Oh my goodness. Just standing around like, yeah, well, I know I can't do anything, so, you guys want to grab some coffee?
Also, yeah, a healthy heavy can be a bit too much to get through 65 damage at a time. Yeah. Hey, of course, it's a different story if the heavy ignores all sensory input.
Ugh. Heavy feel funny.
But the biggest weakness you incur as Demo Knight is a near inability to handle sentries. Please, God, anybody shoot that thing. Please,
sentries,
no,
okay.
no, it's right there. Can't anybody else see this thing?
Wow.
This is so painful.
Whole team is
to watch.
ignoring the
As
sentry.
Demo Knight, the world stops when you see a sentry.
Hey, Hanks. Sentry up
Oh.
ahead.
Alert. Our control point
Sentry
is
coming up.
captured.
Thank you, Papa. Now I can play the game. 14 heads dominating the server, but all I can do is just watch these fucking shit.
That was a heck of a jump. Fucking Doug Trio.
Can't tell you how bad I just wanna. 1, 2, see, that was easy. Look at what Solar Light has to do to even approach this situation. That's so
Wow,
much effort,
look at
and
that
he
leap.
dies for it. I think what I'm trying to say with all of this is that it's hard to be melee-based in a first-person shooter. If you're not careful, you fall into this spy syndrome of dying after every kill. And if the enemy team is ready for you, there's not much you can do.
Ooh, nice.
You may get me once, but never twice. No matter how fast you charge, no matter how quick you turn, my stickies are the lesson, and you'll have to learn. Demo Knight just doesn't have enough
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even play the game and I absolutely love the stickies. That seems like something I would just be all over.
options. I know what you want to do, and I'm ready for it. He dodged my trap by slamming into the wall. Was that the biggest outplay of the century or an accident? I can't tell. Even if it was an accident, it's proof enough that Demo Knight does have some big brain options to make up for his weaknesses. Even this top fragging scout fell for the classic,
Gee, look at
"Oh
this."
boy, I sure am running away. Psych! And to be fair, perhaps one of the most understated upsides of Demo Knight is that you don't have to spend the best years of your life waiting for a number to go from 0 to 8.
Oh my goodness.
If the situation calls for it, you can just keep swinging and swinging and swinging. Maybe throw in the occasional taunt kill. I mean, why not? Really, when they feed you one target at a time, factory style, you definitely start to see the value of your sword's infinite ammo. But this is where things go off the rails. Literally, Demo Knight can fly. It's called Trimping, and I am not the best guy to explain it. Honestly, I almost didn't mention it because it's so unintuitive
so that's how
and
he's
strange
doing that.
to learn. Like, it didn't click for me until I slept on it a few nights. I don't want to do this anymore, dude. I don't want to do this anymore. But once it did click, it felt like I had rediscovered rocket jumping, which I don't say lightly. I started seeing all my favorite maps with new eyes, wondering what certain slopes could do for me. Now, I don't think I could consistently do this harvest rollout, but swishing into that window felt so clean. If you want to learn trimping, I suggest you start with Jump Trimp B1.
Yeah, that's
Who
crazy.
knows? With enough practice, you might
That's
be able
crazy
to sticky
mobility.
bombs
That's
and run
like,
for the money. Just be warned.
soldier
that the
rocket
learning
jumping
process can
repeatedly.
be steep. And even when you get to where you're going, don't forget you're still playing Demo Knight. Okay, now this whole time I've been talking from the perspective of a full-on Demo Knight, but a lot of these most embarrassing problems can be solved by ditching the booties and keeping your grenade launcher on hand. But then I ask, is it truly Demo Knight? Yeah, of course it is. Go nuts. Okay, all right, we have got to move on to Demoman side grades. No! There's something I have to do, an important mission that I've been paid a healthy sum to carry out. And that mission is to find the one guy who thinks he can get away from Honey. Yeah, this video is sponsored by Honey, the guys that are trying their damnedest to give you free money.
It's free.
We all know the pain of shopping online, seeing that coupon code box, and wishing we knew what secrets it was holding, but no more. Honey automatically finds and tries all available coupon codes for you. Demo plushie, soldier poster, pyro mousepad. Honey's applying the coupons. See that? It's applying the coupons. $9.15 off, and I didn't have to do anything.
No, it's too much.
Yeah, too much savings! And it's all because I downloaded the Honey extension from joinhoney.com/LazyPurple. Honey does all the work for you, so you never know when it's gonna strike. Honey, oh my, I didn't expect to see you here. I'm just buying a non-plastic water bottle. Please don't trouble yourself. What coupons could there possibly be? What? That's impossible! There's no way! As you can see, because Honey works with over 30,000 stores like Newegg, Razor, and Teespring, you'll be pleasantly surprised with coupons wherever you go. Get it now, absolutely free, at joinhoney.com/LazyPurple. And to that one unlucky son of a bitch who still hasn't installed it, I'll find you!
Do you have Honey installed? Yeah.
All right. You'd better.
To be fair, I got Honey
I'll
installed.
find you. And
It doesn't
when
work all
I
the
do,
time,
I
but
am
sometimes
going
it
to
does.
Save you so much money. It'd be a shame for something to happen to you. You know what to do. Joinhoney.com.
Seeing how it's free, I mean, it really is like free money, so.
Okay, side grades. The lock and load. I hate it. The 25% projectile speed buff is not distinct enough from the stock launcher. It fries all the muscle memory in my brain, and I don't like that. So then the iron bomb.
No, I completely get that. When you're playing a projectile hero, especially one that has one of the slower moving projectiles, like a grenade, once you're dialed in to that travel time, you know, learning how to lead the target properly with the speed of the projectile, changing the speed of the projectile is going to throw off your aim really bad.
Hammer is so disgustingly close to stock that I can't possibly have an opinion on it. It actually just takes the life out of me. It's probably better or something, but dear God, look what it's taught this new player to do. He is literally shooting his pipes at his feet. This is genuinely sad to see. Now the loose cannon, that's a side grade. Completely different projectile size and travel speed with a uniquely quirky charging mechanic. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and that's all right. Here's its gimmick. If you perfectly charge a direct hit with this thing, it deals a mini crit double donk totaling about 130 damage. And if you can get yourself in the right situation at the right distance...
Did you know that?
Dopamine is the molecule responsible for motivation and pleasure seeking.
It almost looks like a airburst, like it's blowing up in the air rather than on impact.
When things go your way with the loose cannon, there are just so many sounds and colors. Yes. It can hit as many targets as it goes through.
It's like an explosive cannonball.
Have you ever heard such a beautiful sound? Play it back. I could listen to that all day. Okay, enough fun. Here's my hot take. The loose cannon fills the same role as sticky spam. Well, look, I'll explain. It pops off at this exact mid-range where sticky spam is most effective. Then, when you need to defend yourself up close, it becomes really awkward to deal more than 50 damage at a time. And not only that, all this charge time eats up what could be reloading time. Not even stickies struggle that hard. Yes, it is undoubtedly hilarious instant karma when you one-shot a cocky scout, but I think this weapon clashes with the default sticky launcher instead of supplementing it. However, it very nicely complements the... I gotta admit, I was not ready to give the Quickie Bomb Launcher a chance, but I came to see that the 70% decrease in charge time is peculiarly applicable. if you've ever wanted to roleplay an artillery cannon, this is the weapon for you. And yeah, obviously the quicker detonation time can save your bacon, but I was surprised at how infrequently this scenario even came up. I don't think you're supposed to sticky snipe all the time, but being able to go from sticky spamming to immediately catching out a medic's escape is the kind of utility that just might be worth giving up half your clip. I can't stress it enough, when the charge time comes in clutch, ooh, it's filthy. I truly believe that if you fully committed to mastering the charge time, quickies could just about match stickies, but you risk putting in more effort for less results. Just choose what's more fun for you. Anyway, whatever your opinion is on the quickie launcher, at least it's not the Scottish resistance! I think now is a great time to remind you guys that I am very biased. I form my opinions based on how I like to play the game. I like to walk forward all the time. I'd rather get a multi-kill than a kill streak. And the Scottish resistance goes against everything I want to do. This is my job. Blue team, come on. I mean, if we just cap for free, that also works.
So
Can't
he's
read
got
chat right now, I'm
14
very
sticky bombs
busy.
out.
All right. Job's done. The most aggressive thing you can do with the Scottish resistance is shake your fist at people. Yeah, you better run. Oh, just you wait. You wait for it. What cracks me up is that you actually can scare people back by spamming this thing, but psychological damage doesn't show up on the leaderboard, man. That ain't worth nothing. Okay, actually, it is worth a chuckle.
Oh my god!
Yes, I get it. The dream scenario for this thing is to have 3 lethal traps set up all within vision so that you can stuff the highly organized 3-pronged offensive push that a casual team is totally capable of organizing. What? No, 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 it's all falling apart! My kingdom! All right, we got one. In most cases, I can't seem to get more than 2 kills, but I mean, that's reasonable. 2 kills, you're only one person, whatever. What I didn't expect is that since you have to flick your crosshair to the relevant sticky trap, having 3 traps ends up being pretty intense.
Quick draw. Quick-ah! Boom!
Epic. But I'm sure you can imagine what counters a Demoman that is obsessively watching 4 places at once. No! Eric Mendes! And sure, it takes skill to use. I was forced to get more creative with my traps than ever.
Alright, so it seems like they can put more stickies down with this gun, and you can detonate them individually if you look at them. Okay. Alright. I'm assuming because you can put so many more down that they do less damage?
Since trapping was my only option. But again, it's not worth the effort. The most kills I ever got with this thing was spamming it at a choke, not theory crafting creative trap spots. It's obviously not for me, but if you like playing level 3 engineer, you'll probably get something out of this This thing. You'll like this thing. And it can't be that terrible, right? I mean, a sticky is a sticky. It'll eventually solve a problem. You lay them down
Welcome to Team Fortress 2.
Who is that?
After 9 years in development, hopefully it will have been worth the wait.
No, you wouldn't.
There they go.
No, no, not the laser beams.
Thanks and have
Anything but
fun.
the laser beams. Oh, cruel fate.
There's no reason to get overly excited.
I've avoided mentioning random crits in almost all of my videos because I just don't think that they belong in any discussion of TF2's core balance. I can't tell you how many clips I have that would have made a great point about the game's balance but end up being invalidated by a random crit. This clip is a great example. Haha, yeah, very funny, but this would have been an excellent clip to show that dispensers become magnets for splash damage. Instead, it becomes, hey, aren't random crits funny? Aren't random crits funny? That's the only thing you can take from this. Yes, I'm not stupid. Random crits are inherently funny, but it's like a joke I've heard 1,000 times. I just feel bad now, especially with how devastating critical stickies are. But yeah, I'm talking about random crits now because Demomans are, yeah, they're truly something. Are you all ready for this? You're not ready for this. Just watch. Now that's what I call gameplay.
That feel when crit sticky.
See, the crits, Krieg, that's different. These crits are earned through the power of friendship. It's really a beautiful story. I earn a medic's trust through trial and tribulation. The medic grants me godly powers. I kill 7 heathens and ascend straight to heaven. Definitely some undertones of Greek classicism here. Very tasteful. In competitive matches, nothing blows the enemy defense open quicker than a maximum velocity crit sticky right at their medic. Keep up that aggression and the defense may never recover.
Hey, how's it going, bros? My name.
You could easily argue that sticky bombs are the best crits weapons. That's right, I gotcha. After all that talk of side grades and fun having, we come back to the sticky launcher. I don't know why I have this burning need to keep proving that sticky bombs take skill, but god dang it, I just love this thing so much. It has so much nuance and is inarguably one of the most unique weapons in any first-person shooter. Whether it's perfectly charging a sticky so that it skirts under the ceiling and tags a retreating scout, or making the split-second decision to jump at a sniper and sync up a sticky with a pipe. Sticky bomb gameplay is as quick and dynamic as you allow it to be. Hell, you may even find yourself in the middle of those two things, charging a sticky towards a sniper before making the split-second decision to jump in for a more secure kill. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Even sticky traps can be big brain. In this clip, I intentionally shoot a seemingly random pipe because I fully predicted that my soldier would scare this enemy pyro into air blasting, switching the pipe's team affiliation so that it launches my sticky trap towards the enemy team for this triple kill.
That's a joke, lads.
The more vigilant you are, the more sticky bombs do for you. By staying mindful at all times and tossing stickies around corners, you can save yourself from getting camped. Now that's definitely peak tryharding, but let's be real, default sticky bombs are a tryhard's forte. If you see a demo with default stickies, rest assured that they are all business, but god—
Why was I under the impression that it took more than one sticky to eliminate someone, but it seems like one is enough.
Dang it, you know what? As long as there are engineers around, you could call me the CEO of blowing shit up. Oh, and by the way, I was too drunk to say it last video, but it isn't the engineers' fault that half of you are walking into these cheesy sentries. Ah, shit. That one's on me. Maybe if some of y'all would respect what engineer brings to the table and play explosive classes more often, there wouldn't be so much engineer hate to begin with. Oh, this again. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, sit back and allow me to simply calculate the optimal projectile arc, and there! See how easy it can be?
Yes.
But I digress. Sticky bombs are a contender for best weapon in the game, but they do have some downsides. Unfortunately, it took me 8 months to find any of them. No, can't make those jokes. Sticky bombs are balanced, probably, but when sticky bombs go bad, oh, they go bad.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's definitely dead. Oh god, the sniper from Team Fortress 2 is dead. What people mean is, like, in competitive games, how, oh, Fox is... Ah! Yeah, and you remember my advice about keeping your sticky bombs undetonated? Every now and then, that'll bite you. What? I was standing on a sticky bomb. And this one is such a fringe situation. I played Demoman for a competitive Highlander team, and our scout was named Dead. And I had set up this sticky trap by spawn, and I had asked our spy to tell me when to detonate it, and when the round started, that all came together, and...
I'm gonna tell you when to dead.
I'm ready.
Watch the bombs. Okay, Dead. Maybe play a little bit back source.
I heard dead, and I heard dead.
Sniper's dead.
You can't yell at dead when I'm waiting for a dead call. Okay, but actual complaints, every now and then sticky traps just don't. Whoa.
62.
Huh, okay.
Someone in chat had to explain this one to me. This Demo Knight charges right onto my stacked trap and walks away in one piece. Apparently, if you're in range of your own trap and detonate, TF2 first calculates how many stickies are necessary just to kill you, then detonates that many and lets the rest fizzle out. What?
Wow, that sucks.
Detonated, and the rest, you can see here, they just break. Okay. But I embrace all this nonsense because if you ask me, sticky bombs can be one of the funniest things in TF2. Right? Right? This is funny, right?
He's like, don't
Guys?
do it.
I'm sorry, Heavies, but I find it funny every single time I catch one of you eating.
That is fuck up.
Oh yeah, and if you fully commit to keeping your stickies undetonated, like I said, you never know when the game will pleasantly remind you that shooting your 9th sticky causes the first one you shot to detonate.
Med's dead?
Look, I just can't shut up about sticky bombs. I honestly believe that stock Demoman is a marvel of game design, and I hope you can tell that my talking about it for 22 minutes was genuinely a result of how passionate I am about it. Oh, and I barely even mentioned sticky jumping. Sticky jumping. I have a long and storied history of using the sticky jumper to get to where I shouldn't be just to see what happens. I went through this obnoxious phase in 2014 where I would run sticky jumper in competitive sixes lobbies just to do this every round and go, oh my god, medic down! Like I had just saved the day or something. I'd probably be embarrassed to know how many rounds I attempted this, but it seems to have been most effective on Badlands. Probably because the Badlands rollout is so slow without this gimmick. Yeah, because that's what this was, a gimmick. The same gimmick over and over again. Oh my god, what was I trying to prove? What? Medic! To be frank though, the sticky jumper definitely dances on the line of, I'm not sure if this loadout is a joke or not. Like, yeah, wee, I blew up a sentry base and dropped their medic. Ho ho! If this loadout is a joke, the enemy team is not laughing. I began to wonder if it's a viable full-time loadout with its own strategies when I noticed that you can bait scouts into melee range by pretending you're gonna jump away. But honestly, every clip is mostly the same. I do a crazy jump and pull off something wacky with my pipes. Oh, what? Okay, that is a spicy triple kill, I'll tell you what. Now, this is a rare clip. I shoot at this sniper, and we can't see it, but my pipe somehow perfectly lobs over and one-shots an engineer that was moving his sentry gun. Now, that's unfortunate.
Packing up.
Moving away from the sticky jumper, here's the one and only time that I think a sticky trap messed with my jump. Okay, but you know, since I'm here, might as well press some buttons.
Thank you so much.
Hey, yeah, not on me. I saw you were in trouble over here, and I had to help. Anytime. Oh, and let me be clear. I don't care who shot the sticky bomb, as long as it gets me where I'm going. And lastly, you might be surprised to hear that the base jumper is entirely viable on certain maps. Look at this little guy. He has no idea what's going on. How could he? Yeah,
wow.
I'm convinced this is basically the end game of TF2. There's nothing that counters it. All hope is lost.
Okay, now self-damage. You can tell I'm getting burnt out when I use this transition.
Self-damage is the factor that ensures Demoman will always hate close quarters combat. I was popping off in this clip until this gibbous engineer literally kills me just by walking at me. If anyone gets in your melee range, that tends to be it. Lights out. I mean, you gotta love when it's completely out of your control and someone just jumps in your face.
Hey, look, I shapeshifted into a dead guy.
Or, you know, teleports in your face.
I am a god.
In the most embarrassing case, I can't even grapple with a teleporter without basically shredding myself to pieces. Yeah, get away from me! Thankfully, there's a bright side. You can actually use this damage to pipe jump away from enemies you can't deal with. Just make sure you don't accidentally pipe jump. What? Oh yeah, and speaking of pipes, you can shoot rollers, and that's good sometimes. Okay, I'm really running out of ways to put these clips together. All right, fuck it, let's do production. Almost every time I stream, someone asks me if I'm still suffering in SFM, and the answer is yeah. The only difference is that now, instead of channeling my exasperation into a 15-minute video about it, I just kind of go, huh, and fix it. After properly enjoying it, of course. I'm just used to it at this point. I've basically developed a language for having a workflow with all of these bugs. I sound like a madman. To get slow-mo into real-mo blood particles, it might be valid to have off-screen times 20 blood that has already acted for about a frame and then motion edit appear them. There are so many boring little problems with no explanation. Why won't the lower arms of this cosmetic render in this scene no matter what I do? This cost me hours. Why is Pyro the only class that can't explode, forcing me to manually animate it? Why can't I make a keyframe here? Yep, it's hard to show here, but I am not exaggerating when I say that the most important function in the entire program, keyframes, stopped working because of how complicated and bloated the first animations project file got. I had to split the scene into 2 project files to even finish it. But as always, SFM makes up for it a bit by blessing us with some comedy. Baby Ann. Ah! I just ported this animation. He's coming at you like he lost his ice cream, like he dropped his ice cream. Ah! Hey! No.
What on earth?
No.
Hey guys, what's going on up here?
And who knows, every now and then you might get some cool album art because your lights go into negative brightness values. Whoa, that's pretty sick, dude. By far the kookiest part was making the Minecraft scene. I had to learn myself a little bit of Hammer Editor to make it, something I told myself I'd never do, and let's just say I needed some help. What's this? Who's this? All those errors were caused by the Minecraft grass, of all things. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it ended up being a multi-day project with help getting the grass properly ported to SFM. Look at this beauty. Every instance of grass renders gray and converges onto one point far off the map. If you can even begin to explain to me how this happened, you should probably apply for a job at Valve. Okay, all right. Despite all this hammed up complaining, I feel bad for saying outright that this video was actually really rough to make. I've always been a bit of a perfectionist, but this series has pushed that to the extreme. This might sound like an obvious realization, but I think that 6 months is probably the upper limit of what anyone should spend on any project by themselves. After that point, the project gets so complicated with so many moving parts that it feels like working through quicksand. Any effort in one direction seems to cause more problems in another direction. This gets even worse when dealing with something that might be a matter of opinion. For instance, knowing that my love of sticky bombs might fall deaf on the ears of those who complain about sticky spamming is the sort of thing that causes me a lot of anxiety and leads to a lot of script rewriting. But more than anything, this year has been shit. We all know this year has been shit, but I went through more personal shit than I'd like to admit. Between a wave of depressive episodes and realizing that so many of my bad habits might be rooted in ADHD, I've had my personal battles flipped upside down this year. And when you're a perfectionist, working on a video that'll be seen by millions of people when you're not at your best feels impossible. I've been getting therapy since February, and it's helped so much. To anyone struggling, I cannot recommend it enough if you are even able at all to get it. Even if there's nothing, quote unquote wrong with you, we all have something we're dealing with, and it's worth working through. I really do hope that some of you will join me in the mentality of not just surviving this year, but holding on to the lessons that it's taught us and moving forward grateful for everything that we do have and what we can change. But hey, enough of that wishy-washy stuff. Remember the time I got drunk on stream? How can I make how it feels to play Demoman if I don't get drunk once? while playing him? Tell me. Holy shit! Woo! No, come on, die.
There you go.
How many was that? 1,000 more bits from Dark. Extremely clear and energized.
You have to channel the Demoman. You have to become the Demoman.
The second it happened. What is happening? I swear to God, it is easier to play Demoman while you're drunk. I swear to God, this is easier to drunk. Why are we getting spawn camped by Scoober? Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Ah, I heard a pan! Fuck! Oh God! I had my face down on my desk. Wait, am I in VR mode right now? I think I'm in VR mode. I think I'm in VR mode. Hold on. My boy is gone. I'm not gone, dude. I'm right here. Let me just look at my hands. That tends to sober me up. Oh, fuck. I got 2 hands. Oh, shit, dude. I got 2 hands and I'm alive. We're alive. We can do anything we want. Hey, guys, have you heard of Homestuck? I'm okay. Wait, what's your name? Hold on. DK is my waifu. I'm okay. I'll live through this stream. DK is my waifu. Oh, I'm hiccuping every 2 seconds. Anything that happens after this point, I am not responsible for. Chris, why? A nice glass of water. I didn't think I'd be hiccuping.
You just got the hiccup going on. Also, I don't think I've ever seen this map before. This like Chinatown looking map.
RuneScape nostalgia. 2 hours of nostalgia. Oh man. Every now, guys, I won't lie.
Did he name himself Drunk Demo? He did. Alright guys, that was how it feels to play Demoman in TF2 Extras by LazyPurple. A link to his page will be in the description below. Go check that out. He always does a fantastic job on these source filmmaker animations. This time he got into the demo night, which is crazy, man. That thing moves so fast. There's a couple different builds that kind of tweak your speed and just allow you to go around like a one-man army taking heads. So that's pretty cool. That being said, I love these videos. I guess this is the last one until he comes out with his medic video. So until then, this is going to be the end of this series. And I really enjoyed doing it. I hope you guys really enjoyed watching it. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps the channel out. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Let me know what other videos I should be checking out in the future, and we will get to those. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. Take care of yourselves, and have a great day.